Hello, good afternoon. It's Adonis here. I know it's been a while. I in all honesty, I forgot to make a video, but one thing I did want to touch upon yesterday. Wow, yesterday would have been like what was it? One of those points in your life that your life could have changed, right? Because I almost got in an accident after just like literally 10 seconds of getting off work. So where I exit from work, the driveway I pull out of, there's traffic coming from both sides, and I look to the left. Those cars coming, but obviously if I gun it, I can make it. And those cars on the right. Now the ones on the right is always the ones I usually pay attention to, right? And so I saw cars coming from the right side, so I was going to gun it. But I guess I didn't really take into account how close or fast the cars on the left was going. So I hit the gas, and I mean, luckily, I had my brakes on before I hit the gas, so I wasn't like I was at zero when I hit the gas, right? Man, I downloaded the video. Literally, me hitting the gas, the car on the left on the other lane was right in front of me, and of course, I took my foot off the gas, but like I said, I was what maybe going a mile at that, or not even a mile, just barely hit the gas, so. Um, well, yeah, it was just like, holy smokes! Looking at the video and just seeing I was probably inches away from hitting their car. It was like, wow, okay, that would have been because either I hit the gas and went a little bit forward, and I would have scraped the side of their vehicle, or they would have hit me, and or the cars on the other lane would have hit me. It would have been a cluster, cluster mess there. Um, so that would have been, yeah. Oh man, getting off work and dealing with all that, and oh man, that would ruin my whole month at that point. So, luckily, I got lucky and inches away. That's and of course it would have been my fault, but it's still just crazy how close. And I've been working at the location for now about 6 months. That was the first time that's happened. So, uh, yeah, look at both sides of the road, of course, as they always say. But on a lighter note, because yeah, that would have been like, oh my god, that would have, man, I would have been down and out for a while after that. Well, yeah, on a lighter note, Subnautica 2 came out. So me and my buddies, we've been playing it. Or we played it last night and the day before, but well, the day before when it came out, we only played it for a little bit, or we were more learning about the mechanics. Yesterday we were playing, um, it was more exploring. It's a pretty good game. Having fun on it. Definitely. I mean, it's my first time playing a Subnautica game, so it's pretty cool. So enjoying that. And of course, probably gonna hop on whenever I get back home, eat, take a shower, the usual. But yeah, not too much. Besides that fender bender, I was inches away from. Crazy, right? Hopefully, that doesn't happen again. But lesson learned, right? Definitely take it more easy. And it's not like I was in a rush per se. It's like, when you're driving these roads every day, you only got a few seconds of either you gun it or you gotta wait a few minutes, and so it's like taking a chance every time. Well, you calculate the risk and see if it's worth it or not. Uh, yeah, not too not too bad. A week so far. It's May. It's already what, mid-May. What was it, it was my mom's birthday last week, so we went to eat. What was it? We went to like a seafood restaurant. I don't mind seafood. It's all right. I mean, like I like fish and whatnot, but uh, I'm more of a like a chicken wings guy. Like seafood, yeah, that's fine. But like going out and eating seafood, I don't know. I mean, it was good, but yeah, for me and my when it's my birthday, I always like to go to Pluckers. Them lemon pepper wings. Those definitely hit the spot. Was it gas today is 3.77. Yeah, the past few weeks has been like it did go over $4 and then it went down and kind of just been a little all over the place. I know some places was it like Cali, it's like $5. Holy smokes! I remember months ago when like 2.99 was like, oh man, that's steep. Now it's 3.77. It's like, oh shoot. But no, overall not too bad. Work's been good. Oh, this week we got like an in-person meeting this week on 2 different days. I'm scheduled for Wednesday morning meeting, so which is I think the first time ever possibly, because in the past years I was always an afternoon meeting, which to be honest I prefer because you get off earlier, not like crazy, maybe like 20 minutes or so, right? And then you where the location is usually at, I live close by it, so I leave early and get home early. It's like, what else can you ask for? And this is like, you go to the meeting, everything, and then you still got to go back to work, and it's like, really, man. I mean, I would imagine the day is gonna go by really fast because up to like 1 o'clock, we'll not get off the meeting, maybe like 20 minutes, 25, 20 minutes driving, from where the meeting's at to work, 1:30, 1:40. Like, okay, so let's say depending on traffic and whatnot, like 1:30, 1:40, give or take, right? And so now it's only several hours left at that point. It's like, and then the thing is too, it's like for me, no one's covering the morning shift, so well, I think that's how it's designed. There's no one in the morning shift, so I gotta do everything what I would usually do in the morning now in the afternoon. So depending on what comes from that, I mean, well, by the time I'm doing what I need to do when I get there, that's half an hour, 45 minutes, 2 o'clock now, 2:30 now, and it's like, okay, well, shoot, I'm only here for a few hours. Man, I just went home at this point. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I prefer afternoon, but I don't really I never had the say for that. It is what it is. Mm. But yeah, that's Wednesday morning there, and then we'll see how that goes. Uh, oh, I guess it's been some time. So yeah, doctor's appointments. So I got beginning of June is my annual physical, and then the week after that I got a follow up for my throat. I went to a long word. It's just like a ear nose like ear ear nose throat specialist, ENT, yeah, ENT. Um, it's a lot earlier in the month when I went. It's been several weeks at this point when I went. Um, they took a CAT scan for it, and in terms of like issues, I mean, there was a couple issues, internal issues that she found, but it was like would require it would need surgery to make improvements. Now, me, gullible me, I'm like, okay. I mean, that sounds fine. Just the thing is, for her, they don't have the anesthesia set up yet. She would know more until like in June or so. I'm like, okay, well, just make an appointment, and we'll just change it. Depends on when you get more information on your side. And because what was it? It was there's some like bone that's in the way. Some things are like it's not lined up. There's some internal issue which I'm just you're just born with. It seems like because I never broke my nose or anything. And then I told my parents about the surgery, and it was a big fat no, just because of they have friends and family that had similar surgeries, and it made them worse or didn't improve at all. So I'm like, okay, okay, I guess I won't do the surgery. I'll just next time I go, like, yeah, I'm change my mind. It is what it is. My throat. Turns out my throat was stomach acid. So I've been taking. It's not consistent, I'll tell you that, but here and there I take stomach acid, like in the morning or in the afternoon, and I have seen like it is less. I still cough in it, but it's not as much. So it's definitely like improvement. It's just like for me trying to like find a balance. 'Cause I guess you're not supposed to take that every day. It's like every other day stuff sort of thing. So, but now I know what that is. And then oh yeah, later this month, probably what next week? But today's the 16th. Next week or the week after, I have an appointment for my ear, um, with the ear specialist to see if they can do possible surgery in terms of like enabling me to hear from my right ear. Because my whole life, I'm not really, I'm not deaf, but you know, it didn't come out properly when I was born, so I've not really utilized my right ear my whole life. So, and the person I went to, she recommended me to a colleague, and so I set up an appointment and everything. So I guess we'll see how that goes and how much that's going to cost. That's really the big thing I would imagine, the cost. Um, but yeah, so that's what next, not this week, next week I believe. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, just a couple appointments, and I think dentist next. Yeah, dentist I have it next month as well, like the third of that week. Pretty much a bunch of appointments the next several weeks, the next 30 days. So a little bit busy, but I still probably need to make a an appointment for my like eye appointment. Like annual checkup, I guess. Um, but yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes. So that'll be all for today. Take care. Have a good day. Drive safe as well. See ya.